Hello, dear friends. So I'm not home, I'm somewhere else, but I'm with you. Anyway, thank you very much. Who's here? Hello, Anna. I'll say hello to see who's. Hello. It's Okay, Anna, where are you? So we're going to be talking about how to block your nets. So that's very important. Always, always. So let me see where Anna is. Okay. Anna. Live. Okay. How are you? How are you, Anna? Where are you? Anyway, I don't know if Anna is here. Yeah. Hi, how are you? All right, the crafts enthusiast. Hi, Douglas. How are you doing? It's so nice to see you around. Thank you for being with us. So let's see who else is here. So, okay, we're going to wait a minute and see who else comes in. Just worked about 35 minutes ago. Oh, you woke up 35 minutes ago. Okay. Eating late breakfast. Yep. Yeah. Hi, Sean. I'm fine. How are you doing? So let me see where Anna is. So, Anna, let's see where you are. Anna. Okay, I don't see her, but okay, we'll do the best we can. The crafts, what is it? I have been up about 5 hours and eaten nada. No, go eat. You cannot eat nada. Eating nada is not good. Coke Zero? No, you can't do that. You have to eat something better because I don't know what time it is where you are, but it's noon. Okay, Douglas, yeah. Have to eat, yes, because you have to keep your metabolism busy. So that's what happens. No, you have to do something else. And Arlene, how are you, Arlene Garcia? Okay. Hi, Sean. Okay, so here we are. And I don't know where Anna is, but we'll go. Arlene, what is it? I'm fine. Okay, good. Okay, so what happens is we're going to be having a very short Malika. Okay, I'm fine, thank you. So anyway, what happens is that when you have nets, especially if they are like wool, 100% wool, you have to wash them by hand or put them in a net. Put them in one of those nets and into the washer with cold water and delicate cycle. So that's how you wash. I wash everything like that. So it is good to know how to do those things. Can you see me okay? Hi, how are you, Jenny? Jasmine. John, how are you? Okay. So what happens is that when you have your knits, and so you wash them like that or by hand. So if I wash them by hand, then I put a towel on top of a table and I put my knitted thing on top. I usually wash everything because I don't like how some yarn, even if cotton, some yarn has a little bit like a starch kind of thing. So I want to get rid of that. And I also want to get rid of a lot of things that can be in the air somewhere else. A lot of the yarn comes from other places like Turkey, or so you want to get rid of whatever contaminants it has, because it travels, yarn travels, it has to go, so I always wash everything before I wear it. My father was a textile engineer, and he always said you need to wash everything before you wear it, everything, because people use their hands, they're not always clean, and you don't want to have that again, next to your skin. Anyway, uh, what I do is that I put a towel, and then whatever I knitted that is wet, I put it over the towel, and then I roll the towel, and then I squeeze it gently to take all the excess water out. Ah, there you are, Anna. Oh, there you go. It's okay. And so you squeeze it, and then you take that towel, put it in the dryer, and then take another towel and put it flat. I use a table, and I put a plastic bag, one of those trash plastic bags, and I always use that one because I don't like plastic, but I always use those big black ones, and then the towel on top, and then put whatever you knitted on top of that. Now, if you need to measure to make exactly the size that you wanted, take a tape measure, and okay, I have a baby sweater, and the baby sweater needs to measure so much on the, across the shoulders. So you measure and kind of pat it so it measures. Don't pull it through the sides, because then the middle is the stitches are together, and the sides, the stitches are separate. So you need to adjust all the stitches so that they look the same. And then measure the height, and measure the width across the hips. And so measure everything so that it's exactly the same size that you want. And you can adjust a lot of those measurements. So blocking is very nice because you can make something bigger, or something a little bit smaller, or something a little bit longer. So, blocking is wonderful. Another way of blocking is if you take your plastic bag on top of a table and put your towel on top. I use a very thick one, a very thick towel, and then you take one of these things with water. You might want to put a little bit of fabric softener in there, but I don't. I just plain water, distilled water if you want to, and then spray it. Spray whatever you made on top, and then kind of pat it into size, because it doesn't have to be wet. And if you don't want to wash it, whatever you want to do. For example, if there's gloves that you knitted and you don't want to wash them before you give them away, you just kind of put them there and spray it and pat them down so that the stitch that you made can be flatter and not bulky, especially if it's like lace stitches. Lace stitches, you want to flatten them so that the holes look nice. So you open them like that. And then that's another way of blocking. I always do. I don't put things in. Sometimes I hang them, but not too much. I usually block them flat. I lay them flat to dry. And a lot of my pretty clothes also, things like this dress and this, well, I hang, because it's not knitted. It's not hand knitted. But everything hand knitted I do. Okay, so what? I wash your to get rid of hand oil. Yes, hand washing dish soap, and then gently put it in clean towel. Yes, because the dish soap gets rid of the oils. Yes, but especially because it's not only the oils, it's mostly what I don't like is mostly the starch in yarn. So, it has some kind of thing. And then, for example, if it comes from a country like New Zealand or Turkey or anywhere like that, they have the pollen and the things that you might be allergic because you don't have the defenses for it. And a lot of times, I remember when I started knitting stuff that came from other countries, I coughed, then coughed, then coughed. And I didn't know what I was allergic to. Then I became immune to that allergen, those allergens, and oh, okay, I'm okay now. But it took me a while to get used to them. Okay, so questions. Yes, clothing hanger and clips to air dry it. Yeah, I don't air dry them. I lay them flat. But it depends on what you're doing, it depends on what you're making. Because what happens is that when you hang knits, the weight makes this part here of the sweater or whatever it is, makes the stitches open. So the weight makes that kind of thing happen. But if it works for you, that's okay. The nature crafts, okay. Yes, today is grandma's birthday, grandma and grandpa's birthday. I mean, not birthday, grandparents' day. You always, but the one you iron suits with, I don't usually iron suits, but as a matter of fact, I never take things to the cleaners. I don't like the chemicals in them. So usually whatever I have, I can wash at home. Okay, so let's see, holding it 3 inches above it, working from, yes, that's the way to do it. So you have to hold it and put, kind of pull the stitches, up and to the sides. Yes, I hang your cross stitching, okay. Oh, well, yes. Yes, you hang yes, the socks is different, so don't think there's enough interest in it. What is it? Okay, okay. So yes, Anna's making a sweater, but I machine wash my hand knit socks on gentle. Yes, yes. So socks you can wash in gentle. Put them in one of those nets. So I always wash my knits on even a sweater like this. I always put it in a net because I don't want it to get entangled with other clothes because it stretches. You don't want to do that. I'm very picky about the way I wash my clothes. Okay. Anna is here. I only said hello on the first one. The rest of this is Anna has been doing all the other. Douglas, I want to try the knit along. Yes, well, when you have other things that you need to do, it's not like you can do everything at the same time. Yes, I have these. I have these, and I have friends that have these are the Chiagos. These are Chiago knitting needles, and it's very difficult for a dog to eat this because it's kind of a metallic in there. But I have a student whose dog chewed on this part here, and okay, but the Chiagos are difficult to chew on. Yeah, but dogs do that. Have a He steals butter. Oh, that is funny. Trudy, what is it? The Walmart and Target. Okay, I don't know what. Anyway, uh, I like Chiagos a lot because the wire, this thing, doesn't twist. See, it doesn't twist. They are a little bit expensive, but they are worth the money because they you can work very easy with them. See, they have the tip is very nice also. Anyway, they're not paying me to tell you this, but it's just because I really like them. Okay, so craft enthusiast and what is don't stick the butter over Oh, well, animals do that. You know, they're kids, they're children. Okay, so what else? So, smoking hot deal with my Chiagos on eBay. Okay. Yes, well, you have to, whenever you buy something, you have to take into account how the basic price, how much tax you're going to pay, and what is the shipping price. So if you add all that, you have to, you have to compare prices. So, okay, so what is it? Yes, sorry, I have the handyman trying to be really. Anna. Okay. Yes, eBay is. Okay, Trudy, what is it? Looking for the nets for washing. You buy them at, don't buy them at the dollar store because what happens is that the zipper stays exposed and it grabs other items that you have in the washer. So it has to have the zipper that has little protective cloth that is like a loop. And so when you put the zipper in there, it goes inside that protective cloth, and so it doesn't pull out anything. The zipper is protected. So I even buy them in the supermarket, like where they sell ironing boards and all that kind of washing things. So they sell them in many, many places. Okay, yarn store anniversary sale and worth I had lots of money. Yes, those places are amazing. Organic cotton. Mmm, neat. Run away, Anna, run. Where? Run away. Every time they fix something in the house, it gets us like, ooh, when are they, what is this going to happen? How much is it going to cost? And all that kind of thing. Okay, let's see. Are you talking about that? Are you talking about having handyman? Okay. ¿En dónde? Isa's Creations. Yo traté de comprar una extensión y no la encuentro. ¿Una extensión de qué? ¿De agujas? Una extensión de agujas. De esas que se intercambian. We're talking about extensions, but I don't know what Isis is talking. Isa's Creations. Isa's Creations. I don't know what they're talking about. I think the extension is with the needles. Is that it? Y no la encuentras. Well, it's around. So anyway, thank you very much. Okay. So this is going to be a short visit, and we are not así. Bueno, pues es que lo que pasa es que muchas cosas que se usan, we leave them everywhere, we leave them places, and the best thing is to have everything in one bag, everything like together. Now I'll give you an idea. I have my circular needles. I don't have them coiled and keep them in those little containers, plasticky things, because the coil phones, especially the plastic ones. The Chiagos, nothing happens to them, but the plasticky ones. So I have a stocking. Believe it or not, I wear stockings. I like them. So pantyhose. So cut one of the legs or one of those knee-high stockings, and you put them around the tube in your closet or wherever you have a tube. So put the penny hose around it and make a knot. Now I pass all my needles through between the tube and the stocking, so they hang like this on one side and they hang on this on the other side. So they keep, they keep straight by its own weight. So that's the way I keep mine in the closet, hanging like that. I'll take a picture and show you. Anyway, thank you very much, Sahava. Okay, good morning. Thank you, Sahava. Okay, thank you very much. What is it? The Chiago set on Amazon 115. Yeah. The thing is that I saw a lady that had that set, and she has to constantly tighten them. I don't know what she is doing wrong, if it's probably because she's not putting the little thing through. I don't know what it is, but I personally prefer the ones that are normal, the normal ones like that. So those are ones are that, because I don't carry the thing with me. So anyway, a pipe burst. Yeah. Okay. You have to use the key. Okay. The seller accepts offers. Okay. Thank you very much for being with us. I really appreciate it. I think we're going to skip next Wednesday. What do you think, Anna? Yeah, yeah, well. We have the interchangeable needle sets. I think Anna is posting that. The interchangeable needle set. Okay. Needles price. Okay. It's a better. I really will like to get a set, and I think I'm going to get it in our store. A set of the interchangeable needles, just because it's everything is in one place, and I can do whatever I want anytime I want, and I just put together stuff, and I can take it with me on a trip and have all sizes. So that's good. Thank you very much. So I think we're going to skip next Wednesday, and I think we're going to do it every 2 weeks. But Anna is going to tell you about it. Yo tengo uno que un Chiago set. ¿Tienes un Chiago set? Okay. Amazeballs. Okay. Okay. I think my friend just, my student just didn't know how to use them, and that's what happened. But yes, I'm going to get one of those sets. So thank you very much, everybody. And please visit the Teespring shop that Anna has. It's the Teespring shop, and we do have a video on how to block your. But I think Nicholas was a real tiny baby, and he was screaming, and a lot of people didn't like it. So I think I'm going to make another one. So I'll make another video. And so my little one is so cute. Okay. Needles price are good. So Anna is going to be the decider. I will do whatever Anna tells me to do about when we have the hi Trudy about when we have the live broadcast, because I can make it, but not a lot of people can. So Anna, what do you think? What do you think about having live broadcast every Wednesday? So Anna is the one that's going to tell you a grippy liner for extra leverage when tightening needles. Yes. You know what of those? Yes, the lining things. Like when they're very good for opening jars also. So one of those things. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Isis. Thank you. Into the cable. Yes. Yeah, and you turn it clockwise. Yeah. So anyway, thank you very much. Yeah, you use it in jars, the lining. I have a friend that makes Christmas, and they're like squares, and she uses Christmas fabric. And so she puts the lining thing in the center of the square, and then she has fabric around, like a quilter thing, and then she sews it around. And so you have like a square like that with the lining in the middle. And so you have it handy. You take it open jars and you use it for your needles. I have it for everything. So, yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, Anna, please do tell when if we are going to have it every Wednesday or every other Wednesday. Better than you say it's the same. Yeah. Anyway, needles are it's very personal. For example, I love metal needles because it slides the stitches slide very nicely. And a lot of people that don't want to lose stitches use the bamboo ones. So because the stitch stays there and it doesn't come out of their needle, let's say. And then they're very light on your hands. And then plastic, I don't recommend it, really. I don't, because they get sticky. I don't recommend plastic at all. But the bamboo and the metal ones are my favorite. And these are very nice. I don't know if Chiago makes bamboo needles, but I think so. Anyway, thank you. Yes, it depends on the yarn that you're using. Mm-hmm. Bamboo for non-grippy yarn, yeah. Mm-hmm. With Chiago. Okay. So thank you, Joe. Easy slide metal, but yes, they're cold. So I have arthritis right in there. So my hand doctor told me not to use metallic needles in the winter, to use the bamboo ones. So, it's just, well, he didn't tell me exactly that. He just told me not to use cold needles. So what I did, you deduce that. You know that metallic in the winter it's cold and they're not very good for your hands. So use the biggest fans. Yes. Okay. We will try to have it every Wednesday to keep you entertained. Anna's the one that gave me a list of things to talk about on Wednesdays. So let's do it. Let's do it next Wednesday. And it just, we'll keep them short. It wasn't short today. But anyway, thank you very much for being with us. And I will see you next Wednesday. and I will uh, I'll add more, right? For some stuff, yeah. Thank you very much. And I love you all. Thank you.